What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from Adam's Nintendo World, and this is a quick how-to video to get the best possible racing experience in Disney Speedstorm. I'm going to hop into local play here to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. We're just going to play with Donald. All right. There are various things that make Disney Speedstorm a very beautiful game to watch, but not necessarily as effective for playing, but it makes it a very cinematic experience. And you're going to see what I mean. You're going to see some things like slow motion when you hit somebody and stuff like that. It's a cool feature. It makes it very cinematic. But if you're playing to win, I'm going to say this. If you're just playing with friends, that's one thing. But if you're playing to win, it's not as effective. And hopefully I can show you what I mean in just a second. So see the slowdown right there? That's cool, but not necessarily effective. There's also things turned on that make the game what they think makes it easier to play. So if you can deal with like motion sickness or stuff, the game actually moves with you, and things like that. But this is not the ideal way to play, and I think you'll realize as I continue playing how some of this stuff could become a little bit annoying. So I'm just going to slow down here a little bit. I need to wait for some people to catch up. All right, here we go. I'm going to catch up to this person just to show you again. See how it slows down when you hit them? Like, it's cool, it's cinematic, but it doesn't make for a great racing experience. But overall, this is it's a pretty way to play, and it looks great, but I don't think it's the ideal way to play. So what do? Can you change it? It's been a big question people have been asking me over the last couple days as I've been playing, and the answer is yes, you most definitely can change it, and I will show you where. We're going to hop right back to the main menu. Don't need to do this, but we're just going to go back so that we're, centered. We're going to press the plus button on the controller. We're going to click that in. It's not in controls. It's not in game. It's in camera and display. We're going to click this. So here you go. This will change the racing L and R button bumpers from cinematic to steady. The cinematic camera reacts to a player's input in an immersive way. The steady camera is more similar to classic kart games. If you're playing this competitively, you're probably going to want that classic experience. If you're playing with friends on the couch, maybe the cinematic experience is the way you want to go. But I suggest putting this on steady. Knockdown camera. This is the one that activates slow motion when you hit somebody. So this one here is like a racing camera. It sways with you, it moves with you. You'll see people come, it pans a little bit as you're racing. If you have it in cinematic, we're going to put it in steady. This is the knockdown camera. This is the slow motion I showed you. I honestly think that it's cool a couple times, and you might as well just turn it off. I've been playing with it for hours. I turned it off for maybe the last half hour of my last stream, and it's amazing. So turn this knockoff camera off. It makes a big difference. Then the horizontal tilt. The tilt follows the cart position. So if your cart kind of swerves on its side a little bit, the camera actually swerves to keep you a little bit level. Really good if you get into motion sickness. Not great if you are trying to play competitive racing. So we've turned those off. We're going to head back. We're going to head back into local free play. I'm just going to quickly hop through this. We're going to grab Donald, and you're going to see the big difference in how the race actually plays out, and how much more of an enjoyable experience it is not to have the cinematic mode, not to have the camera slow down for knockouts and things like that. It's going to be a lot better. Just check this out. So there, you just saw I knocked him out of the sky, and no slowdown. And even though I screwed up on my own end because I forgot to turn, because I was too busy thinking about talking, it doesn't slow your game down. And I think if you're going to play competitive, it's the way to go. Turn off that slow-mo knockdown. Like I said, it's cool for a second, but it's so much cleaner to not do it. Plus, I've had that slowdown throw me off more times than I care to count. You know, especially if you're going into a turn and all of a sudden the game slows down to go into slow-mo, it's just not that enjoyable. But as you can tell, even outside of the slow-mo, just the overall way the game plays, this is so much better. This is so much better. This is so much more enjoyable. And this is the way I would play almost all the time, even with friends. But cinematic mode's nice. I'll give that. It's nice. But, you know, there are better modes. There are better ways to play, and that's with steady, no knockdown, and no tilts. But guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out all my great Disney Speedstorm videos. There's lots up on the channel for you to enjoy before launch day on Tuesday. But until next time, I'll talk to you again real soon. Goodbye.